My girlfriend said, "We need a break to see if we miss each other." I replied, "I understand." What she didn't understand was that I'd already seen her texts with her coworker Marcus about their weekend plans together and their inside jokes about me being clueless. Sarah had been acting distant for weeks, coming home late from work and being secretive with her phone. She'd angle it away when texting and would quickly switch apps when I walked into the room. Classic cheating behavior that she thought she was hiding well from her supposedly oblivious boyfriend. The final confirmation came when I saw her phone light up on the counter with a text from Marcus saying, "Can't wait for our getaway this weekend," with a heart emoji. When I confronted her about working late so often, she got defensive and started accusing me of being controlling and paranoid. When she suggested the break, she had this guilty look on her face like she was doing me a favor. "It's healthy for couples to have space," she said. "Maybe we'll appreciate each other more." I nodded and agreed because I wanted to see how far she'd take this charade. Sarah moved in with her sister temporarily and immediately started posting Instagram stories about girls' nights and self-discovery journeys. But I knew Marcus was picking her up from her sister's place because my friend Jake had seen them together at restaurants across town holding hands. The funny part was how Sarah kept texting me during our break to check in and see how I was doing. She'd send messages like, "Hope you're taking care of yourself," and "This space is really helping me think clearly." She was trying to keep me on the hook while exploring her options with Marcus. During our break, I did some exploring of my own. I reached out to Sarah's sister Emma, who I'd always gotten along with well. Turns out Emma was furious about the whole situation because Sarah had lied to her too, saying we'd mutually agreed to separate. Emma told me Sarah was barely staying at her place and was essentially living with Marcus. She'd come by to shower and change clothes, then leave again. Emma felt like she was being used as an alibi for Sarah's affair. 2 weeks into our break, Sarah called crying about how much she missed me in our relationship. She wanted to meet up to talk about getting back together. She suggested dinner at our favorite restaurant on Friday night, the same place where she'd been eating with Marcus according to her credit card statements. I agreed to meet her, but I had a surprise planned. I'd been documenting everything with Emma's help. Screenshots of her location sharing when she was supposedly at her sister's, but was actually at Marcus's apartment. Photos my friends had taken of them together. Even receipts from restaurants they'd visited. Sarah showed up looking gorgeous and gave me this whole speech about how the break made her realize I was the one she wanted to be with. She talked about missing our connection and wanting to work on our relationship together. She was really selling the performance with tears and everything. That's when I pulled out my phone and showed her everything I'd collected over the past 2 weeks. Her face went white as she scrolled through the evidence. "I understand now, too," I said. "I understand that you wanted a break to cheat without feeling guilty about it." Sarah tried to deny everything and claim the photos were taken out of context, but the evidence was overwhelming. She started crying and saying her relationship with Marcus meant nothing, but I was already standing up to leave. "Don't worry about missing me," I said. "You've got Marcus to keep you company permanently now."